All right, hello everybody. What is happening? Welcome back to another video. This one's going to be talking about Keylor Navas, Mr. Navas. The reports are that Navas is ready to leave the Santiago Bernabeu, having been told that Courtois will be the number one candidate for the goalkeeping position next season. Never did I think I would have to utter those words. If I did think I would have to utter them, it would be in several years, not at this time where Navas has literally won us so many games. We've won 3 Champions Leagues under him. He's been a phenomenal goalkeeper, always underrated. I remember his Levante days. I wanted to get this guy. We had this guy. I was so happy. And now he is leaving, and he is leaving in such a bad manner, such a cruel manner, It makes me want to go cry in my little corner again. So I'm probably going to do that after this video. I've already done it before, and probably next video, or probably after this video, go back again. This is very tough to digest. It's very, very tough news to digest. A bit like Wiener Schnitzel, it takes a few days to digest. This one will probably take at least a few months. Very, very difficult. On one hand, you have an acolyte of Jesus, you have an acolyte of JC, and on the other hand, you have Courtois, a snake. And Perez, with his ostrich brain, decided to keep the snake. If you guys see any logic in that, of course, please do let me know in the comment section below, because this piece of news is bewildering. It is something I cannot understand, something so baffling that it really destroys all logic. There is no logic to this. But anywho, let's get into the news. Let's get further into the news. It's just tough. I wish I didn't have to make this video. But unfortunately, with the arrival of Courtois, it was just imminent. It was going to happen that Keylor Navas was going to leave Manchester United. But Keylor Navas has been offered to Manchester United. I don't want to say he's been offered. He hasn't been offered, but he will be offered to Manchester United. It all depends around David De Gea's decision to stay at the club. Now, David De Gea, as we all know, one of the best goalkeepers in the world, one of the best goalkeepers in the last 20 years, I would say. Very, very, very good goalkeeper, very reliable, great shot stopper. He's got some weaknesses, however. His distribution sucks. But other than that, he's a very, very good goalkeeper. He does make a few mistakes here and there, but nonetheless, very reliable. And, if it wasn't for him, Manchester United would have been relegated by now. So obviously, Keylor Navas is going to be looking at the situation. Courtois came in. He knows he's not going to be number one anymore. And it could be overall a very good decision for Keylor Navas. It almost actually happened 4 years ago. Obviously Perez with his ostrich brain, he wanted to let Keylor Navas go 4 years ago and wanted to get David De Gea instead. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, this is a great deal and things like that. But no, because of the fax machine, David De Gea didn't come to Manchester United. Keylor Navas stayed, and we won 3 Champions Leagues under him. So thank you, fax machine, because without you, really, this would have happened, and who knows if we would have won that many Champions League. David De Gea is a very good goalkeeper, but he is prone to some mistakes. Keylor Navas has been prone to some mistakes, but that was towards the beginning of his Real Madrid career. He was a bit nervous. I think that's only normal. But after that, he came really, really good for us, obviously. Won 3 Champions Leagues with him, and we wouldn't have been able to do so without him. But it just goes to show that Perez just hates this guy for one reason or another, and I can't get I can't get my finger on it. I really don't know what it is. Of course, if you guys know, please let me know, because I don't know. Anyways, Manchester United, no Champions League this season. So that means that they're gonna look to have. There's gonna be a 25% reduction in the players' wages. Obviously, Keylor Navas will have to agree to that, and I don't know if he's gonna want to. Of course, he'd be their first keeper at Manchester United, but there is no Champions League there, so he's obviously gonna have to take a wage cut. He obviously knows that this club is in some kind of rebuild. I hate using the word rebuild, but I think with Manchester United, when you have Ashley Young as your captain, you could talk about a rebuild there. And I think that's pretty much the only club where I think needs a rebuild. Because I hate using the word rebuild, because obviously, time works on a continuum. and it's very hard to rebuild. And rebuild, it's not a rebuild, you know. It's more like you just you aggregate players or you add players. But I hate using the word rebuild. But anywho, yeah, he's still 31. He has 2 years left on his contract. But obviously, he doesn't want to be back up. I mean, you know, Courtois is going to be here for several years. He obviously knows he's going to be back up. You know, it would really surprise me if we see Courtois as the backup goalkeeper. But there is another problem. His salary is a little bit high, but I think with Manchester United, there's no problem with that. You have PSG that are looking for a potential goalkeeper. So, really, I think these clubs can't afford that. Not a big problem for them. You know, all that oil money, they can certainly, dig some out of the dirt. So, yeah, Keylor Navas might be part of the Paul Pogba deal also. There might be some kind of swap here, but swaps rarely happen in football nowadays, so maybe not possible. Now, as I've said before, Pogba, like I said, 60 to 70% that he's going to come. And obviously now I don't think they have top four anymore, so chances are going to increase for sure. Paul Pogba definitely, it's definitely there. You had his brother saying stuff the other day. Things will happen. That's what his brother said. And when his brother talks, he usually doesn't lie. He usually doesn't lie. I think he said something about Manchester United a few years ago, and it happened. So I think with Paul Pogba, the situation is that he is unhappy at Manchester United, and it really all depends of Manchester United's transfer activity. If they do get good transfers, good transfers, then Paul Pogba might buy into that project at Manchester United. But if they don't, Paul Pogba's not staying. He's going somewhere else. Whether that's Madrid or Barcelona is a different story. But in the end, he's not going to stay at Manchester United if the transfer activity is abysmal. If it is good, he might buy into the project, but again, I'm not sure. But anywho, that's my story on Keylor Navas, or what I've seen on Keylor Navas. Sad story, sad story at the end of the day. And if we do see it throughout the world, at every club, we see boards making stupid decisions. And this is just one of the stupid decisions that our board has made, especially Florentino Perez. Just, disgusting, absolutely disgusting, as they say. So that's all I have for you guys today, really. Just a short video updating you on Keylor Navas. As for channel updates, I will be coming out with this summer in the near future. I will be making live streams this summer. I have to get a new graphics processing unit, as I've said before. And basically, I will make these live streams at a certain time every night. It's going to be great, actually. It's going to be interactive. I'm going to interact with people. And it's great, actually, because right now, obviously, I'm making these videos, but, it's all the comments get left in the comment section. What I'd rather do is just read out comments and see what people have to say about these situations, because ultimately, at the end of the day, we're all fans, and we all want the best for this club. And obviously, this season has been a disaster, but Real Madrid, under Zinedine Zidane, it's going to go great. We've got a few things to be excited for. And even if we have Florentino Perez as our president, we still have great things to look forward to. So that's all I have for you guys today, really. Just that short video. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, Ala Madrid. Thank you.